Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are testing Hyundai Kona electric premium long range vehicle, which is amazing. And yeah, let's get right into the video.
Right now, we have an estimated range of 254 kilometers, which is quite decent. On the digital driver display, you can see the charging speed. We're currently at 65%, and charging to 100% will take approximately 2 hours and 35 minutes. My home wall charger has a maximum charging power of 12 kilowatts, and the Hyundai Kona is drawing power at 11.1 kilowatts, which is quite efficient. I've started the car, and on the central display, you can see similar charging information. However, here we also get a visible charging goal, which is set to 100%, along with the estimated fully charged range of 404 kilometers. This screen also allows you to adjust the charging goal if needed. When I tap the vehicle icon, it takes me to the charging limit menu for both AC and DC charging. Since the battery is currently cold, the system estimates 56 minutes for DC fast charging, but under normal conditions with a preconditioned battery, this time would be shorter. In the AC charging settings menu, you can schedule charging, set a charging limit, adjust the charging cable lock settings. There are also two more options available here. Vehicle to load, which allows you to use the car's battery to power external devices. Next departure time, which helps optimize charging and climate control before your trip. Overall, the system offers a good range of options for convenience, making charging management simple and flexible.
So we are fully charged now, and computer is showing 395 kilometers of range on a full battery in a normal mode. If we turn off AC, we possibly get few more kilometers. When I go to Eco, I'm getting 406 kilometers of range. What is interesting in the sport mode is just 383 kilometers of range. So we do have few options in our menu. It's quite nice one. It's well organized. It's actually one of the best on the market right now. And you have EV information. So on the left page, you have the full range, 327 kilometers without AC. This is fun, but it's generally about AC. And 323 kilometers of range with AC on 82% of the battery. This is long range vehicle. So in theory, on 19-inch alloys, we should have approximately 444 kilometers of range. We can also find some charging stations. So if you click on this button, it will redirect you to the nearest charging station if you need them. Let's use go back button. And then you have a few other information, battery status. So you can basically change multiple options about battery, like departure time. You can program it from the vehicle. AC charging settings. You can schedule charging. You can change charging limit, 60, 90, and 100. You can lock charging cable. You can change it to lock while charging or always lock charging limit. You can now do it by hand from 50 to 100. For a daily commuting, it is recommended to go for 80%. And you can also see the estimated range. You can change few options for charging from this tile as well. Battery precondition, you can activate it when you want to go to the supercharger and charge your battery or charge your car in the winter. Smart regeneration, so when vehicle is on the highway, usually you can change when you take your foot out of the acceleration pedal, your vehicle either strongly deaccelerate, medium, or very soft, and start to regenerate energy from braking or deacceleration. And this one, electricity used for which features? It's for driving, electronics, climate, and battery care. Energy consumption history, whenever you like, you can see in the past. So the shorter journey, the higher energy consumption. Software update. So to extend the range or to have always the most of your car, you should update the software, or you should check when the update to your software is available. Hyundai engineers are working constantly on increasing the range of your lovely vehicle, and you want to have car up to date, especially when you spend so much money on the new vehicle. Then just simply go to General Software Info Update and update if the update is available. So one more time, how to update the software in your Hyundai. Just click a home button, swipe to settings, swipe to general, software info update, and check for updates here. If there is update available, click update. Please keep in mind your car might be not available between 20-40 minutes while the update is on. So it's better if you keep it unusable in a safe location. Just a few notes. If you want to extend the range, just keep the temperature of the interior very close to the outdoor temperature. The fans can be between 1 and 2 level if you can handle it. Use a driver only button and AC off, and maybe don't use extra features of the cooling or heating for the seats or heating for steering wheel, and this should help you to increase the range. Also precondition the car from your app before you go for a journey. Make sure your car is charged up to 100%, and if you want to increase your charging speed later while commuting or driving, just turn on the battery precondition like 30-20 minutes before charging. Generally speaking, this system is one of the best. It's not really complicated, it's not hard to understand, it's very responsive, it's user-friendly, it's not so complicated as BMW iDrive systems. Reminds me very much the Kia EV9 system, which I have tested this year. And most of all, it's very lovely system, it's very nice car, and the screens are amazing, very sharp. I noticed like Nissan Ariya, which is very interesting vehicle and nice one, has way worse resolution on the screens, which is a bit strange because the vehicle is a bit more expensive than this one. So with this vehicle, we are getting really a lot of tech on the board, a lot of car. And with that being said, yes, just configure your vehicle as you like it and then enjoy driving. If you enjoyed this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more car news. So I hold this button to reset statistics and we can start the range test. It's driver only climate control. We have 22 degrees set up in the cabin.
If you're wondering what the ideal weather conditions are for getting the best range from an electric vehicle on a fully charged battery, well, today is just about perfect. It's a sunny day, 23 degrees Celsius, with a light side wind. To extend the range, I am making a few adjustments. First, I am activating driver-only climate, so the system focuses only on me instead of the entire cabin. I am also turning off the AC because the temperature is already comfortable, and I am switching off seat ventilation to avoid unnecessary energy use for climate control. And of course, using this drive mode rotary knob, I am selecting eco mode for maximum efficiency. With these settings, the battery is at 87% and the system estimates 336 kilometers of range. Next, I go into the settings menu on the multimedia display. Under the EV tab, I select Smart Regeneration and make sure Medium Deceleration is active. This setting helps improve range by automatically adjusting regenerative braking levels while driving on the highway. Then I head back to the main menu, go into drive mode, and check that Eco Mode climate control is active. This reduces energy consumption for climate functions, which is perfect for today's mild weather. Of course, in places with extreme temperatures like Australia or Canada, this might not always be an option. Then I go to the Climate tab in the main menu. Here I make sure that Air Conditioner Auto Drying and Eco Mode Climate Control are both active. These settings help maximize battery efficiency so we can get the most range possible. Just a side note, this version of the Hyundai Kona is equipped with optional 19-inch wheels with 235 45 tires. If range and noise insulation are more important to you than the look of your vehicle, I would recommend choosing the 18-inch wheels instead. Alright, let's hit the road and see how much real-world range we can get from this lovely vehicle. And as I drive, I will share a few observations about the new Hyundai Kona's driving experience.
First, we should talk about the comfort of driving on the highway. Seats are quite comfortable, I have to say. We have very nice adjustments, like multiple adjustments. But what is unique also for this vehicle is the bottom of the seat angling. We can adjust the angle of the bottom of the seat. Same for a front passenger. Comfort feature, which is not usual for this kind of vehicle or this class, is the heated seats on the back. This is very nice, and also there is a ventilation on the back, which in this price range not every car has it, unfortunately. What is not nice is that lumbar support for a driver does not have a vertical adjustment, only horizontal adjustment front and back. So possibly if you are shorter person than me, you would get away with that, but for myself it is not most convenient lumbar support. The steering wheel is light and the buttons on the steering wheel have very good layout. They are very well done, they are clicky, precise, which is very good. I would say it's even on the way as it is for Toyota's vehicles. Generally speaking, this car is full of tech. We have head-up display, which is really good quality. We have tons of safety features like blind spot monitoring, line keeping assistant, adaptive cruise control, cross traffic alert system, and it's ton of that. Comfort of driving on the highway is actually very good, and I can tell that possibly this could be like a small cruiser, especially if it comes to the range. This range in this small SUV is just amazing. Nearly 500 kilometers in eco mode, with a big battery, of course. We have usable battery 65 kilowatt hours and 68 total battery capacity, and this is very good. So the range is amazing, extraordinary.
Big thanks to Brands Auto Sarpsborg for lending me this vehicle. Thanks to them, I was able to perform a real-world test and share the experience with you, my friends.
But what I found a bit tricky is the acceleration. So the vehicle seems like it's not doing well accelerating in sport mode. It's trying to lean on the sides of the road, which is not most safe way of accelerating. Of course, you don't have to push it hard if you don't feel it, you like it. Otherwise, you have to focus on the road of the direction where are you driving, and you should be fine. It's a lot of space here. I was a bit skeptic about Hyundai Kona space, but I was positively surprised. It's a very spacious vehicle, and we have loads of room in the trunk as well. So overall speaking, I think you should be very happy about this vehicle. The cruise control is working well. With smaller battery, I would say it's second vehicle, good for driving around the town. But with big battery, this could be a small cruiser, so that's puzzled me a bit. So I would say for a car this size, with this spec, with this range, this can be a cruiser, and this can be actually a main vehicle in the family. And what is most interesting about it, it's very affordable. So you should be very happy about this car.
Here we are. It's time to reveal the real-world range test results for the new Hyundai Kona Long Range Premium. We covered 100 kilometers with cruise control set to 90 kilometers per hour, and the journey took 1 hour and 13 minutes. At the end of the test, we had 66% battery remaining, with an energy consumption of 14.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers or 4.4 miles per kilowatt hour. That is an amazing result. Well done, Hyundai. Based on this efficiency, the maximum potential range is 480 kilometers or 298 miles. But of course, you wouldn't want to run the battery completely empty. If you leave a 20% buffer, your practical real-world range between charges would be around 384 kilometers or 240 miles. If you follow the simple car configuration tips I shared in this video and really get to know your car, You might even achieve a better score than me. Let me know in the comments, what is your best efficiency record in an electric vehicle? Have you ever managed to stay under 14 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers in your EV? No matter the brand, I would love to hear your experiences. Quite often you ask, how much range will I get in winter? Well, credible Norwegian agencies have conducted tests, and the Hyundai Kona with 19-inch alloys achieved 341 kilometers or 211 miles on a full battery in temperatures ranging from -2 to -10 Celsius degrees. In real-world use, if you drive down to 20% battery capacity, your practical winter range in Scandinavian conditions would be around 272 kilometers or 169 miles.
And that's being said, thank you very much for watching. If you think this video was valuable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And I see you in the next video. Have a good day, my friend.